the Tesla out for test run number 1 with the new brakes. We developed our own kit where we're putting a Willwood setup on the Tesla Model S Plaid, and I kind of want to see how it feels. Is it weird? How's the pedal feel? The pedal actually feels better than it did with the other brakes. I was thinking that with the bigger caliper we might get a little bit softer pedal feel, but definitely doesn't seem to be the case. The pedal feel is really good, so I like that. We've also got to go fast so that we can lay on the brakes and see how it stops. So, are you ready to go fast, Car Wash?
Yes, sir. Let's get this thing to test.
You ever ridden in one of these?
No, I have not. This will be the first in electric car.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Never been ready! Oh, shit. That works.
So, a normal Plaid, you could bury the brakes when you're trying to stop, and it'll stop, but it won't plaster your face into the back of the seat.
No, it won't stop like this one.
Yeah, I would say it is a massive improvement.
Yeah.
And tonight, we're gonna start cutting the bumper up and building the cooling system. So I'm really excited about that. I think the combo is gonna work really good. And the intent is to take this thing to Coda, back to the track, and see if I can make laps and smile instead of being sad that the car won't stop and I have to put it away so that I don't wreck it. The car thought it was going backwards.
So Mike is actually going to do a test where I'll film it, see how far it takes him to stop, and then once we get another Plaid here, we can measure the distance between like stock brakes versus these brakes, and it should be a lot.
So we're headed on down to Coda to do some testing. Doing a new brake kit on the Tesla is all well and good, but you don't know if it's better unless you test it. And fortunately, I've got 3 friends that are going to be down there that all have Tesla Plaids that I'm going to let drive our Tesla with the upgraded brakes and see what they think about them. And also get a chance to drive the car on the track and see how the brakes perform on the track as well. So it should be a lot of fun. We're gonna get to see some really cool cars. It's supposed to be a pretty packed event, although if it rains tomorrow like they're calling for, it might affect the turnout a little bit. But Coda's always fun. There's really cool cars, nice people. We're gonna have a really good track to make sure that the brake kit is actually improved, because Coda's the track I had the car on when it was brand new, and the brakes were so bad I couldn't really even make a lap. So hopefully now we can make some laps. Well, we're at Coda on Saturday morning with the Edge Addicts group, and we're on a lightning delay. It's raining like crazy. So, being that we are on a lightning delay, Cole and I decided we should try and get out of here and go get some tacos. So that's what we're doing. Go find some tacos since you can't race. So looks like we're about ready to go on track at COTA. It's going to be a wet session, but anytime you can get on COTA, it's going to be a fun session. So let's see what happens with these new brakes in the wet at COTA.
Unless you're signaling a car to come in, and that needs to be one team member. Otherwise, you're all standing on the cockpit wall.
Well, there's good news and there's bad news. Good news is that the front brakes held up great, feel good. The bad news is the rear brakes died. They're making horrible noises, they're metal to metal, they could not take the punishment. So, looks like we need to speed up the process of getting rear brakes that match the front brakes and then come back again. So as always, we had fun at COTA. The brakes did really good. The car was really good in the wet. Had a bunch of fun, but the rear brakes just weren't up to the task. So we've already started working on an upgrade for those. So now I'm just very motivated to get going on that, being that you can't buy brake pads for these cars, and the ones in this one are now metal to metal. So I guess we'll keep you posted on when we get the rear brakes ready.